Aaron, I think the trees on this park are gonna die soon. I think it's a bit too close to the pollution.
Yeah, man, we're getting like radiation on the petals and the leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move this.
Maybe move that somewhere else.
The thing is that this thing takes entire city blocks, so it's kind of big.
Unless you like destroy some roads to make room for it somewhere.
Yeah, I kind of like the grid over here though. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's going well. I was kind of hoping that you'd finish this curved road so I could see where it would end up going, so we can sort of gauge where to continue the grid on this side.
Oh, that's just a classic principle of Onyx planning, you know? Onyx planning, you do half of it.
Wait, what grid?
No, the road over here.
Your curved road, you were building it and you stopped.
But someone was like, all right, that's not how I pictured it to look. You know, so when it gets there, we'll get back to it. Right now, we'll kind of slowly work our way.
No, Mayor says we need it done now.
No, I don't think I said that. I think you misinterpreted. I just said I wanted you to follow the green, and you said you were going to follow the terrain. So I'm like, okay, fine, and then you stopped.
Oh, I thought. Wait, who deleted the park?
Oh, me. Why was it? Good?
It's kind of good. Yeah, I was trying to build the roads accordingly.
Oh shit, my bad.
Now I gotta delete the roads.
We could keep. No. Oh.
Okay.
I'll bring them back in. I just thought that it was a bit.
Yeah, say it. Use your words.
Fuck.
I know there's pollution, but the thing is, like, we'll go away eventually. I want to make some park paths. Oh
that
shit.
was the word. The fucking leaves were brown in the park. I don't think anyone's gonna come here.
Yeah.
Why do you keep switching the roads? I'm fucking. Are we good? Are we good with the trees?
Wait.
Oh
no,
my! Yeah.
Aaron, if you keep doing that, you're going to crash.
Yeah, you're crashing my fucking park paths,
especially because he's drawing.
You're too close to me, you fucking
time.
imbecile. Okay, let me do this. I think some commercial across the park would be good.
When you get a chance,
Look
can you go back?
paths.
Can you go back to the curved road over there and finish that off?
Yeah. Where do you want me to end it, bruh?
I don't know where you want to end. Just build or just draw it around the terrain like you were thinking it was gonna curve, and then
Okay. Understood. What were we using? A 6-lane, a 5-lane?
5-lane, and then we'll find
Understood.
a suitable spot to join it up to the other road somewhere.
Oh, joining, huh?
Steven, we might need another elementary school soon. When we do need one, do you think we should put one on the west side of the city or east side? I think.
Well, let's see. We have some new workshop schools now. Which have
Steven, we've encountered terrain issues here.
Oh, this again?
No, it's just very. No, it's a very hilly area. We can make it nice and gentle.
Yeah, or you could just run the road a little lower. Maybe it's flatter down here.
Okay, done. Will do. Back on it,
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor.
Let's see, Aaron. Seems like we're missing education coverage right in the middle of the city, actually.
We're in the middle.
Yeah.
I thought we built
Let me
a
take a
high
look.
school for this area, like
High school is fine at the moment. Elementary school is approaching capacity.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's like there's one over here, there's one over here.
So I wonder if we should move this one a little bit further to the west, and then I'll put a new one in the middle.
But the coverage doesn't seem too big anyways. If you look at the green,
Yeah, I know.
I think it should be fine if you put one in between. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Aaron. We moved this a little bit to the left, and we built a new one to the right, like the east side of the city.
Although maybe we should wait until we actually move people in there.
Yeah, we'll wait and then have Mr. Mayor do the ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not quite at capacity yet. We're getting there.
Mr. Mayor,
Yeah.
I've lowered the road, but the terrain is still very tall.
Yes, I see.
So I'll let you handle it. But it's
You'll
definitely lowered.
You'll let me do it, will you? Back to this already.
That's another one for the soundboard. It's like when Steven gets so fed up, he's like, no, I'll just do it myself.
I did the road. He's smoking. It's just like, oh, that's a hill. Oh, you're going on top. You going on the donut.
See, no terrain issues. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, we're avoiding more of the cliffs this time.
So I thought you said to lower it, to make it go lower.
Well, we can. We can either go higher or we can go low. I'm trying to
But now
hide.
there's the cliffs again.
Just for a small portion, though. See, it transitions back, or it transitions here.
No,
Like
we
this-
can make the cliffs work in our favor, right? By having this natural separation and not building anything
Yeah, that's fine.
where the road connects to, so it's like a pool.
The cliffs are shallower on this side compared to yours. I think that's a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. I think this deserves to be a little lake here.
Okay, well then you're in charge of handling the water.
Now, how the fuck do I hide the oasis?
You get to be creative. What's the thing the lady on the magic school bus says all the time?
All aboard?
No, the other
Miss
thing.
Frizz?
Yeah, something about making mistakes.
Carlos. Oh no, that's just
Carlos!
Carlos. Yo, everyone fucking bullied the fuck out of Carlos back then. I felt
He
so
had
bad for
some
him.
bad jokes, bro. Like,
I know, yeah, he was borderline fucked up.
yeah. No, it was Arnold or Carlos. Who are you against more? The whiny ginger or the
I don't
funny
think they bullied
Hispanic
Carlos. They just kind of groaned at his bad jokes. That's all.
kid? Yeah, he was kind of bad, but Arnold was
That's
like,
true.
"Oh man, not again." Carlos was in on the field trip, bro. He was in with it.
I thought Carlos was cool. I like his jokes.
You cool?
I like his jokes.
Would you like him
bad.
because he had a blue hoodie?
No, his jokes were funny usually.
I don't remember Carlos's jokes enough. That's how unmemorable they are.
I think they're being racist.
No,
They only booed Carlos.
Wait, here. No, let me look them up. Let me find some good ones.
He's looking up Carlos jokes right now.
So did you find what that catchphrase that Miss Frizzy says? This is bring me back though. I don't remember too much from Magic
Oh,
School
yeah.
Bus.
Take chances, make mistakes, get messy, which is pretty much describing our city building process.
I make mistakes all the time.
You sure you do? Yes.
You make mistakes, it gets messy, and I clean it up.
I think Steven's the most careful out of all of us. I think Steven
Of
also has a dark
course!
side to him. What?
Of course he is!
Steven makes a good politician, I think, if anything.
I thought you guys said I make the best politician. What the fuck?
You do, but Steven is very tactful and diplomatic, I think. He's I think the most diplomatic.
How can we put it in a certain way? If we were both politicians, I'd probably outlast you because you'd probably say something and put your foot in your mouth, and you'd probably get in trouble.
You would probably outlast me, this is true, but you know
Like
what?
Onyx would have more of a following just because he would speak
But I don't
loud.
want to. I don't want to have like bad press, you know? I mean, I'm not like a
But
complete
you'll probably say
narcissist.
something wrong.
No,
eventually.
secretly, I
Or
think
Steven
you're.
would.
Secretly, I think you're like the leader of our opposition, and you enjoy when
You do not call me Pierre.
and you
I-
enjoy when people kind of give you the
I
social attention, you know.
I fucking hate Pierre. dude.
Onyx is frothing at the mouth right now.
I hate that guy, bro.
I'm sure he's so happy
Honestly,
to
you
hear
take
that.
that back right now. What's our future plans for this? Like, I'm gonna call it like a bowl then.
We could make this into like a nice neighborhood that overlooks the city because this is one of the highest flat points before we reach mountains. Like it's got
Here?
a very commanding view. This part, yeah, it's got a very commanding view up here of the city in the future. Like when skyscrapers show up and shit, you know.
It'll have a long distance view, provided everything in between here and there fills up.
I mean, we're, like, what else we're gonna put here? This seems like this area is so secluded, right? This is like a perfect
Or
area
is
to
there
make like a
let's see
suburban
any
hell.
resources? Oh, there's oil.
Oh, hey, oh,
Yeah, it's right in the
Hey.
basin.
oh,
Exactly, you know?
shit! I know what we're gonna do today, Ferb. Exploitation.
That's it. This is the oil bowl.
Aaron, what do we do with these blemishes?
We suck them out.
Suck them out from the earth.
Oh, make a fat profit while doing so.
Should we? Well, so much to a nice fancy neighborhood. This is gonna be.
You could put the nice fancy neighbor on the top of here, overlooking it.
You fuck no. You're overlooking. I'd rather put it by the lake. I'd rather put it by
Or
the lake
Steven,
now.
what about over here? This could be over here.
I agree.
This-
I would agree with. I agree with Aaron. This can be.
neighborhood.
This can be it. Yeah.
Okay, so if we're planning to use this rich deposit of oil here in the future, then we'll have to plan accordingly to ensure we can actually get the oil out of here.
That's why I said we punch the highway like kind of along here and end it like somewhere here rather than cutting it through the city and ending it in the middle of there because
No, I
like
know.
we're not extract.
We've agreed on that. It's just
And okay, I mean, there's no bigger vein of oil. Like if we use this source, we can leave these alone and make them into neighborhoods like up here.
okay.
These are very paltry as well. They're not enough.
So
And
if the oil
historically, yeah.
if the oil deposit starts right here, then we should cut off residential development at some point, probably right at the edge of where this line is.
Yeah, it's kind of gross that you can kind of see it from the city where the oil is. But then again, have you ever seen like in Southwest Texas the massive amount of oil rigs and shit they have in there?
Yeah, this is a really sucky place for oil. This would be a nice area to actually just live.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, if
how about
God gives you
we
oil, you suck it up.
the oil over here and move it over there. This is actually a really nice area to live though because of the mountains and stuff. I agree.
It's so funny how like the minute we heard about oil, all our original plans just went out the window.
I mean, Steven, how else are we gonna like? There's no oil anywhere else in this godforsaken map.
There is oil.
Unless
just,
shit!
That's the densest
You're
pocket
right.
of it, that's all.
You're right. Wait, there's a railway with oil here, boys. I found
one
a
over
solution.
here, but yeah,
There's
it's for a
one
bit of
here
oil.
and there's one here, Steven, up here. I recommend drilling here. This is better than that, but that's a massive deposit, is all I'm gonna say.
Well, I know this is the richest deposit right here, unfortunately.
And also, there's ore
No,
here.
not unfortunately. Steven, it's right at our cusp of our extraction.
Do you remember the episode of The Simpsons where they found there was oil underneath the Springfield Elementary School?
Can you play that in the video? Because I have no recollection of it.
And then Mr. Burns tries to steal all the oil from the school.
Of course.
Because he does.
Oil.
must extract the oil.
What in the name of St. Ephesiocratus? I want that oil well. I've got a monopoly to maintain. I own the electric company and the waterworks, plus the hotel on Baltic Avenue.
That hotel's a dump and your monopoly is pathetic.
Someone else has tapped this well!
But I'm like,
Oil.
do we really want to use the oil is the question we need to ask. It's really unfortunate because this is a nice area to live.
I agree. It's quite pretty. It's in a nice mountain kind of bowl.
So if we end up ignoring this oil deposit, do you think there's enough in the other ones?
Let's go visit the railway. There's a
But
railway
even
junction
reach
here.
those. Let's see. Okay, let's see to reach the
it's
other oil.
neat that the game made a rail spur here. You know what I mean? That leads directly out.
Yeah.
So if we build the rail spur here, there's a small deposit we can kind of drill here. It's not a lot, but it's something. And then on the other side of the mountain, if we punch a railway tunnel, historically, which has happened, we can just have an ore, extraction thing going on here too.
Dude, look at all these blackheads of God's green earth. No, God's yellow earth.
God's yellow or God's sandy earth.
God's sandy earth. All these blackheads. We as what's it called? Cosmetician, whatever.
Oh,
Beauticians.
Beauticians. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cosmeticians. Yeah, I study Cosmo too. Yep.
the outer inner cosmos. Yes.
yes. The magazine, bro.
Alright, fine. Okay, if Mr. Mayor wants to preserve it for, I understand that. Given there's other blackheads we could suck out, so.
But Mr. Mayor, oil is part of the economy.
I know.
It's not here.
You remember in Azure Bay we drew out a little district for oil that was like right in the middle of a residential area, and
we canceled it. It was made into a neighborhood.
Yeah, we canceled it and made it into a neighborhood.
He's using my own medicine against me, Aaron. He's got a point.
He does have a point.
Fine.
Well, the question is, do the economic benefits of drilling all the oil outweigh the benefits of putting a nice neighborhood up there?
I think ore will be our biggest export. And oil is not going to be export, but merely a way for us to acquire a local resource to transform into a specialized good. That's my opinion. So trying to make this oil drill work is only for the sake of mass profit, because we probably will not be able to hold all the oil like we did in Azure Bay. We'll probably just export it like we usually do.
Yes, that is probably true.
That's probably the most logical thing I've said today. And the most concise.
Most coherent, concise sentence. Gotta give it to him.
We don't have to make a decision on this yet either, because we're not there yet. We can decide to stop residential development here before we get there.
We leave it alone. We leave the big oil patch alone. I think the rail spur here, if the oil is probably more tenable and obtainable and accessible.
Steven, also this too. If you want, I was thinking about Beechwood City Park around here. You can make like a gated, like rich suburb that like.
That's what we
it's like a one way in, one way out. Yeah, and like you have like a separate road that comes in if you want.
That's an interesting idea. There's also been demand for additional industrial area, so
I zoned office.
Yeah, but we don't have university graduates to staff them.
Oh fuck, you're right. Well, they got to move in from Azure Bay, bro.
They won't
they
be
all
enough
died.
Yet.
We bombed the shit out of them.
No. We didn't bomb. In typical Azure Bay fashion, it's too expensive to live in California, so they move over to the Southwest.
But I think our citizens who live here also want like actual factory jobs too.
Are you saying we need to build? We don't have any local resources harvested though for like
Well, no, but it's for like these like the general industry, right? So until Aaron, like until you're ready to move the entire industrial area something else, we should probably just tack on a bit more, just add on a bit more so we can fill the demand for now.
Sounds good. So if we were to create our first mining town or node, you're suggesting here? Or the oil deposit?
Or here. The good thing about the mining stuff is that they're all in kind of like the outer ring of the city. Like outside the natural geographic ring. It's on the other side of the mountains, or it's like, on the other side of the highway.
It'd probably be best to pick the one that's nearest because we have to buy all the tiles in between here and there.
Isn't the nearest one this one?
Yeah, so
they're all 2 tiles away at least.
So
the oil's actually the closest resource we have, but we don't want to touch it, so we can avoid it.
Well, we're not there for either of them yet. Like we should finish building out these 3 tiles first.
Of course, we need a worker base.
Yeah.
This is against what we usually do, where we have the agricultural feudal society we create. This is like we make a town to find out what resources lie beyond the town, and then people start working. They'll start coming. Yeah,
unfortunately, we don't have as much agricultural product to work with this time.
But yeah, I mean, good luck growing shit in sand.
Yeah. Besides drugs.
Yo, can we make labs?
Yo,
Breaking Bad? Yo!
We need to find a high school. We need to find a high school first, and we have one high school.
We have a high school.
Yeah, we have one. Okay, we have one already. Yeah.
Perfect.
This is a Carlos joke. How far can a dog run into a forest? This is so stupid.
Wait, what is this?
What is it?
What is it?
Halfway! After that, he's running out!
Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's end the video there. If you enjoyed that joke.
Carlos.
See, even though you groaned at Carlos's jokes, I still think he's a better character than Arnold.
I think he is. Arnold is like F tier.
F tier? We're ranking kids like characters.
The lizard
so
is
funny.
like S tier, man. The bus, S tier. You can't go wrong with the bus. The bus transforms.
Yeah, next time we'll do our tier ranking of Magic School Bus characters.
This really is a Say Skylines with a podcast.
Where we just talk about anything.
There's like a rough objective idea of what we're going to do, but we just,
You know what's funny though? Whenever we do these outros nowadays, there's not too much to talk about in particular. It's actually like watching like paint dry. And that's the progress of our city.
Paint dry.
Like, dude, Onyx building this road over here is actually like one of the highlights of the video.
It is.
This road.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, it's good work though. Good work, buddy.
Everyone likes to watch where it starts somewhere and they can kind of see the progress.
That's true. That is
true. But
if
you keep on watching and you want to watch more of our progress, subscribe. We'll keep making this desert into a paradise from a
desert shithole, you mean? That could honestly be our new slogan though. From shithole to paradise. Welcome to Sierra County.
Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, okay?
We can't do that, Aaron. I'd have to censor the beginning of every episode.
Oh, fuck.
It's a challenge, is what it is.
It's a challenge, so if you want to help us on this challenge, or if you got a more creative mindset than some of us, let us know. Anywho, if you liked watching this episode, please leave a comment, and we'll catch you guys next time in our desert paradise. I don't... You have zero sanity!
Well, how about you go in there and lower your sanity so we can get the...
I don't want to fucking... Oh, what the fuck?
Get the fuck in there. We need average sanity below 25 to get in there.